Welcome to Rio Dulce. This lakeside town has easygoing Caribbean vibes, and for good reason. Boats come down the river to dock on the lake for a break from ocean life, and there are more than a few marinas and waterfront restaurants to keep you busy if you don't feel like going into town. It only felt right to hire a lancha and get out on the water for a bit.
It's Garza.
Garzas?
Garza.
Garza. Mucho.
Polluelos pequeños.
We stopped by the famous Castillo de San Felipe, which was built in the 17th century by Spaniards as a defense, cannons and all, against pirates and British soldiers. It later served as a prison, but is now a historical landmark. We were hungry and honestly pretty hot. Think Caribbean heat and humidity without the ocean breeze. So we ended our boat ride at the dock of a restaurant so we could continue enjoying the lake with some shade, some food, and a frosty beverage. This cute little restaurant we came to for lunch.
All right, you better get to drinking.
I know, I'm making a mess.
Go.
Our late lunch is served and it looks really good. So I got a chicken burger with fries. I guess it comes with a little salad. David got a spicy burger, fries and a salad.
Looks delicious.
Just walking back home. After we got our late lunch and drinks, we headed to find a little mercado. We thought there was a store maybe owned by Walmart because Walmart showed up on the map again. We couldn't find that store though, but we found another grocery store. Interestingly, it sells everyday essentials, which I want to say is maybe a Kroger brand or something I've seen in the US at least. I don't remember where, but did that, and then we grabbed a tuk-tuk on the way back. To go back over the bridge, it wasn't so bad. It was only 10 quetzales for both of us. For a pretty decent ride. It was far longer than our tuk-tuk ride back in San Benito over to Flores, the island. But it was only, about $1 USD, so you can't complain. It's the way to go. Home sweet home. We were unloading the groceries and did a quick Google search to see where Everyday Essentials is from, and we were wrong. It's Aldi. But we were big Aldi fans back when that was available to us. So this is exciting. For the first time since we've left the US, we found crunchy granola raisin bran and some Everyday Essential barbecue sauce. I know that doesn't sound very exciting, but barbecue sauce is hard to come by around here. Just a few of our fun finds.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break.
We left Rio Dulce this morning and we've got a big driving day ahead. We've already been in the car for about an hour and a half and we still have another 3 hours to go. But we're heading into the mountains and I think where we're going to stay tonight is in a cloud forest. And it gets down to about 60 degrees at night, which sounds really exciting. But we were just laughing. There's tons and tons and tons of trucks that we've been passing on this road. It's, I think, one of the best and well-maintained roads in Guatemala from what I've read. I think it's the CA9. semis on this road, and in the last few minutes we've seen 3 semis that are Chiquita trucks, like Chiquita banana, which is super funny. I don't think we've seen, or at least that I've noticed, seen any Chiquita trucks along the whole trip so far. So those bananas must be close, at least the Chiquita bananas. There's been bananas all over. Well, we've made some progress. We've only got another 45 minutes or so until we should be there. And that road we were on earlier, CA9, turned out to be smooth as butter pretty much the whole way. So that was perfect. And the road we've turned off onto, which is CA14, is also really in pretty good shape. So that's good. Unfortunately, there are still a lot of semi drivers on this road as well, and they are crazy.
Yeah, there's so many trucks. The road is so steep going up, and it's only 2 lanes. So one car going each direction. There's no passing lane for going up the steep hills. So there's some trucks with heavier loads that are in first gear and just creeping along. And the road is so curvy that there's not a lot of good passing opportunities, but it seems like people just go for it. So definitely got to keep your eyes open. It's a little unnerving. We just had a Hyundai SUV try to go around a semi on a blind curve. Like, you couldn't even see 30 feet in front of you, and he's passing this semi, and it's like, oh my gosh, what are you thinking, man?
Yeah. And then we have moments like this where there's a tuk-tuk on the same road as we're on and semis. So that doesn't make much sense either.
But at least the road's in pretty good condition. There hasn't been a lot of potholes, and it's been relatively wide enough. I haven't had to worry about hitting the traffic coming the other way, luckily.
And it's really pretty too. It's been beautiful. I've tried to capture it when I can, but the trees are pretty thick along this road. But if the trees weren't there, you could see a beautiful vista. We just checked our elevation, and we were at a little bit above 3,500 feet and still going up. So we're headed into a cloud forest, I believe. So we're kind of excited for a little bit of cooler weather. Wow, we made it! It's pretty nice and it's pretty cool. So, supposedly, you can see Quetzals here, which I think is the national bird in Guatemala. Their currency is called a Quetzal or Quetzales. And there's lots of Quetzals on all kinds of things, from their flag to the money to lots of things you see around here. So people often come here to see the Quetzals, which we're not exactly here at the right time for that. It sounds like the best time to see Quetzals here in Guatemala is during their breeding season, which I think wraps up in June. So we probably won't see any, but you never know. It's worth a try. We went up to the little restaurant here at this hotel for lunch, and we saw some hummingbirds, and you can hear all kinds of birds. It's really peaceful. So we'll see what else we see, but if nothing else, we're just gonna enjoy the cool weather. Nettie's not sure how she feels about it. Okay, just as I say that, David thinks we've spotted a Quetzal. We probably need to get the bigger camera out so you could really see it. It's making some nice noises. And it has a long tail. Oh, and it's green and blue. I think so.
We later learned that we didn't actually see a Quetzal. We actually saw a motmot. And while it's not as rare as a Quetzal, it's still a beautiful bird with vibrant colors and unique tail feathers.
So we've got a pretty neat magic trick. As you can see, the camper is slightly leaning to the right. So from this phone app, I'm going to adjust the airbag pressure. Right now it's pumping up the right airbag and it's going to let air out of the left airbag. So hopefully it should help level out the camper. See if you can see the movement. You have to watch very closely.
It's just a slight adjustment. But it's nice when we need a little bit extra after we put some boards down to try to help level us out.
It's like perfectly level now.
Look at that.
Couldn't get any better.
If you liked this video, let us know by liking and subscribing. And don't forget, you can see more of the journey on Instagram and TikTok. Cheers, friends!